Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to Alopecia Chronicles with Jen. Last week I put on my very first YouTube video telling a little bit about my alopecia journey, and I decided to share that with some family and friends. And the overall response was very positive. Everybody had beautiful words to say, nothing negative. So I greatly appreciate that because there were some who knew what I was going through, but there were also people who had no idea what I was experiencing. So to receive that positive feedback was very touching to me. I also was able to connect with some ladies who I knew, but I had no idea they were going through their situation just like they had no idea I was going through mine. So to be able to connect with them and talk with them was awesome. They were like, happy to have someone that they felt can understand their story without, judging or just giving them. Sometimes people mean well because people love you and nobody means anything, but just to have someone listen and let them be able to express how they feel without someone giving them words that is easier said than done. Because when someone tells you it's just hair and they got a head full of hair on their head, it doesn't have the same meaning. It doesn't have the same meaning. It really doesn't. So to hear these words and be able to talk with someone and just have that release without me giving words that that they're just not ready to embrace totally, and I totally get that because it's not something that's very easy to disclose to people. So that was awesome. I also was able to join some groups of other ladies who were also going through similar situations, and it was awesome because it's like a whole movement out there of ladies who out there doing their thing. Like, they look good, they is beautiful, and I like that. I was very excited because I'm like, these ladies look good, like for real. They doing a damn thing. I'm like, okay, no hair, don't care, whatever. I'm like, okay. So I like that. I had a good week. So the week after putting up my video has been very exciting. Every day has been something different. I also received quite a few questions in my inboxes from different people, uh, just asking me questions. And some people asked questions that were very good questions, and some people asked questions you just like, why? They were like, why would you do that? Why you just didn't get a bald fade? Are you stressed out? Um, it's just things of that nature. And I was just like, first of all, this is my body. So if I want to shave my damn head, I can shave my head. I don't have to explain it to somebody. But no, I'm not stressed out, and I shaved my head because I wanted to. That was my response because I'm just like, I don't owe you nothing, because I'm like, you didn't even ask was I okay? Like, you didn't even say, sis, you okay? Or is everything okay? No, it was just like, why would you do that? So that was just confirmation to me that I should be talking about alopecia, because people, not enough people, let me say it correctly, is informed. There's a lot of ladies, and I mean a lot of ladies, who we see and talk to every day, who are hiding behind wigs and weaves, scared to death if the wind blow too hard and the wig blow off or a track slip. And people don't know. So it's like, it's time to kind of like get this out there, keep talking about it. Like, people are talking about it, but not enough people are talking about it. And alopecia is an autoimmune disorder. An autoimmune disorder is when your immune system attacks your tissues. Like, it creates antibodies in the body that attacks your tissues. And in this particular case, is your hair follicles. Now, there are many autoimmune disorders, and some are worse. Like, there's lupus, there is rheumatoid arthritis, there is Crohn's disease, and also celiac disease. There's like tons of autoimmune disorders. So I mean, alopecia is just one of them, and it's just a situation where you lose hair. There is partial alopecia, where I have alopecia areata, where I still have eyebrows and eyelashes, but I just lost hair on the top of my head. But there's also people who experience alopecia who have total hair loss. Like there is no hair on their body, no eyebrows, no lashes, no hair anywhere where hair grows. There's no hair. Um, there's traction alopecia. You know, people who actually got alopecia because of the manipulation of their hair traction, where they're pulling, it's constant pulling. So and they damage their hair follicles. Um, there's so much, you know, that can be said on this situation, but I just decided that, hey, let me come back on here and do another video. I wrote down some questions because people kind of like were asking me questions. One question was, why did I decide to do a YouTube channel? I decided to do the YouTube channel because I love YouTube. Like I watch YouTube all the time. So I always thought that doing YouTube was cool. I just didn't have anything that I felt like was worth doing on YouTube. And then one particular day I was laying in the bed, I was thinking, because I'm always thinking, and I was like, I could talk about alopecia because that is something that I could talk about, because that's something I know about. And not to mention, I felt as if not only would talking about it be good for someone else, it would also be good for me and be making me more comfortable in my skin and help me get my truth out, because I felt as if like I was living in this prison, you know, it was affecting me. And I felt like I needed to talk about it because like I had nobody I could talk to, like really who understood. Not saying people don't love me, not saying people wouldn't listen to me, but I just felt like I couldn't be my true authentic self, because I don't like being weak. I don't like people feeling sorry for me. And I just needed to be my true self. And I felt like what would be a better way than to be able to come out, talk about it, talk about what I'm going through, and also talk to other people who may be experiencing the same thing. So that was my reasoning for doing a YouTube channel. Another question was, how did I learn to embrace my condition? Um, Learning to cope with alopecia is not an overnight thing. I've been dealing with this for like over 20 years. So therefore, it was just day by day. It was like day by day, really, truthfully. I spent years not even looking at my head in the mirror without something covering. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror without something covering my head. And that to me, um, it was starting to bother me. It was starting to weigh on me or whatever, because I have daughters and I'm always speaking to them. They have beautiful hair, but I'm always speaking to them about being confident and being sure of yourself and things of that nature, and not letting what you feel like a flaw hold you back. So how can I continue? How can I preach that to my girls, even my sons, and I'm not living that truth? Like that to me was more one of the biggest reasons to learn to embrace my condition. Plus, I'm like, I was tired of this thing had a hold on me. Like it was affecting my everyday life. Like, you know, anything. Like I was thinking of I had all type of crazy thoughts going on in my head about someone discovering that I had alopecia and not saying I had no hair on my head and embarrassing me, things of that nature. It just kind of made me crazy. It was making me crazy because I was like sad at people. Like you never know, especially like the day of camera phones. Like they might be trying to take a picture, you know, and low key be sending it to people and just talking about you. So I like, you know, if anybody gonna tell my story and gonna tell my truth, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. So let it be me. Another question that I was asked about, how is my love life? That was a good one. That was a good one. Somebody's asking me like, am I in a relationship? How does my the person that I'm with, how do they feel about it? And I'm like, first of all, I'm single, so that's not even an option. I don't have to worry about that. But I was seeing someone a while ago. I was dating somebody, and I felt as if like me in my dating life, when it come down to alopecia, to be honest, I kind of like stifled myself, if that makes sense. Like, I would date somebody, meet somebody, and I could be liking them and they could be liking me too. But I think I was starting to like find things wrong with people just so I couldn't get close to them, just so they wouldn't find out. Like, if I feel like it's getting close or I'm liking them or it's getting to the point where as we're gonna be like sharing an intimate space, I'm like, I'm like, nah, I'm like, oh, he do this, I don't like this, he this. Well, just finding things wrong with people. And I'm just like, okay, like this. And that's honest. Like, I was driving myself crazy. Like, I mean, I'm a nice looking girl. I meet people all the time. People think I'm not crazy. Like, people like, you must be crazy. No, I'm not crazy. But at the same time, kind of like low key driving myself crazy, because I'm like, I'll be finding stuff wrong with the people and not really facing the reality that I was doing this intentionally. Like, I was dating someone, and we were spending nights together or whatever, and I would be waking up in the middle of the night, touching my head to make sure my wig was still there. Or like, I've had nightmares where I was like woke up, or he woke up and didn't see me with no hair, and he was like, whatever. Like, it was bothering me. It was like driving me insane. And I'm just like, so I was just like, not even want to be bothered with him when he be trying to be bothered with me, or he trying to see me. I'll be like, I don't want to be bothered. It's just because I didn't want to take the chance of him finding out before I could tell him. And then I couldn't bring myself to tell him what I was going through, because I felt as if like maybe he's not gonna see me the same way. He's not gonna feel that I'm beautiful because I don't have any hair. So I never gave anyone an opportunity to love me probably the way I deserve to be loved, because I would cut them off before they can cut me off. So when it comes down to my love life, I think I played a big role in it not being successful as it could possibly be, because something was in me, was holding me back, was keeping me. I guess what you can say is that I didn't love myself enough to let someone love me. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't give love the opportunity. I haven't gave love the opportunity. So that was another reason why I felt telling my story was important, because I feel like can't nobody take away my truth. I'm not gonna let anybody, make me feel less than because I don't have any hair. So that's my whole thing. It's like learning to love myself, and that's embracing my condition. That's part of the reason why I want to do the YouTube channel, and I wanted to be an inspiration to my kids and myself. And if I help someone in my journey, if I help someone while doing that, then I'm doing a great thing, right? So it can't be a bad thing, and I'm tired of living in this prison. I'm tired of hiding behind the wigs. I'm tired of living in prison. I'm tired of always feeling the need to cover my head, and I'm just sick of it. So that's why I want to tell my story. So y'all, I know y'all heard all the kids in the background, because the noise, because the teacher's still on strike and the kids are still at home. But they did good, because I done did like 12 takes of this video, and I guess enough is enough. So this is the last take, and this is what's gonna be up. So y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.